Welcome to yoga on Yom Kippur today. Thanks for joining me. Yoga is a great place for self-study and self-reflection because you can see, we slow the system down enough to see what's happening in the body and mind, and this time of asking for forgiveness and giving forgiveness, it's a great place to be a little bit more introspective. So for today, you won't really need anything, just your mat, and if you normally do yoga and you use a strap or a blocks, you can have them, but it's going to be a pretty simple practice, so you should be able to do it. So just take a moment here and find a comfortable seat. I'm sitting on a cushion, so whatever works for you. And just go ahead and close your eyes. Just take a moment to pause and tune in. A short meditation of just noticing the breath. And this is just allowing yourself to arrive on your mat in this moment. So just notice where you feel the breath. It might be at the nostrils or the belly or the throat center, and wherever it seems most pronounced is where you can bring your attention. Just breathing in, knowing you're breathing in, and breathing out, knowing you're breathing out. And just stay with that for a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. And then take a big breath in and a slow exhale. Do that one more time. Big breath in and a slow exhale. And then let the eyes float open. Okay. And we're going to start on our backs today. So go ahead and, if you're sitting on something, you can move it aside. And go ahead and lie down on your back. It's a great place to start. And then just stretch the arms and legs nice and long, just like you're waking up in the morning. And you kind of go side to side. Just noticing, taking a moment. Big stretch, and then relax completely. Bring the arms by your sides. And hug your right knee into your chest. And circle the ankle, circle the right and left. Just checking in there. And then go ahead and circle this knee around so you get into the hip. You go maybe 3 times in each direction. Just opening things up. And then hug it right back in. And take your hands right behind that thigh and extend the leg straight up. So just up and down, get the knee moving. Let's do that about 3 times. And then hold right there. And then point and flex. Point and flex. Just noticing where you feel any sensation. And then hold in that flex position. Just give that leg a little nudge closer. Whatever it might be. And then bend that knee again. Bend the other knee, your left knee, and take that right ankle on the left knee. And then hug that left leg in. Check it out, just noticing what's in that hip. How's it feel? What's it like today or this afternoon for you? We have to learn to be forgiving of our bodies and ourselves right here. And take another breath. And then lower the left leg down and let both knees fall to the right. So that right ankle's on the left knee. It's just a simple twist, and you can go ahead and tee the arms. And I look left, makes it kind of nice. So see if you can feel the belly rise and fall here, deepening the breath. And then go ahead and bring it right back center. Take that right knee down. Extend the right leg out and hug your left leg in. Let's do the same thing here. So circle the ankle around. Circle it both ways. And then pause and let's circle that knee around. So getting into the hip. Maybe 3 times in each direction. And go the other way. And then hug it back in and grab a hold of that left thigh, extend the leg up, and bend and straighten. Getting into that, letting that knee get nice and warmed up. And then hold there, and point and flex the foot. Point and flex. You might feel it in the calves, might feel it in the hamstring here. In order to judge it, just notice where you feel the sensation and then hold it in that flex position and give your leg a little nudge. Just till you feel enough stretch. Great. Go ahead and bend the knee and then bend that right knee. Take the ankle to the knee and thread the hands through, grabbing a hold of that right thigh. Hug it in. And you can use your left elbow to give that left thigh a little nudge if you like. Nothing crazy, you're just here to notice. Again, be forgiving. I think maybe it was Lily Tomlin. I don't know who said that forgiveness is giving up hope for a better past. So here we are. And then go ahead and lower the right leg down and let the knees fall to the left. And just tee the arms, gazing out over that right shoulder, nice and easy. And see if you can deepen the breath. Can you feel the belly rise and fall? Just notice the effects of that deep breathing. Yoga is as much about flexibility in the body and mind as it is about the nervous system and calming the system. And then go ahead and bring the legs back center, right back up. Release that foot down to the ground. And go ahead and hug your knees into your chest, both knees. And let's rock back and forth a couple times. So on the third one, we'll come up 1, 2, and then 3. Up you go. Swing your legs around and come on up into a tabletop position. So fingers spread wide. Have your shoulders over the wrists. And you can point your toes or you can have them curled under. Whatever serves you here. And then we'll go ahead and make a little cat-cow move here. So you're going to round the spine. Exhale completely. See if you can feel the tailbone tuck and the shoulder blades spread. And then inhale, arch the back, tailbone goes back, heart down, head goes forward. And we're moving with the breath. So exhaling round and inhale. Back to that cow position. Let's do 3 more like that. And see if you can make the breath with sound, just breathing through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Do it one more time. And then come right back to neutral. Curl the toes under. Maybe take your hands forward just a little bit and press up into downward facing dog pose. All right, check it out. So you can pedal the feet. Call this walking your dog. Maybe shift the hips around.
What's it feel like in this moment? I don't know if you've eaten or not, but just feeling, what's your energy level like? What's it like? How are you in this moment? And then reach the right leg up into the air. Bend your knee, take your right heel towards the bum. Just let it hang there for a moment. And then release it down. And go ahead and take the left leg up and bend the knee and take the heel towards the right bum, pointing that knee up towards the ceiling. Just let it hang. We're checking in with the psoas. Take one more breath. And then release the foot down. And nice and easy, walk your feet up to your hands. Just walk it up there. And fold forward here. You can have a little bend in your knees. Grab a hold of your elbows and let the head be soft here. And then release the elbows, interlace your hands together behind your back, the arms stretch overhead here. Shake your head out. Shake it yes, shake it no. Make sure your teeth aren't touching. Soften the jaw. Soften your face for the rest of your life. Take another breath. And then release the arms down. Take your hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen in the spine. Exhale there. Push the feet into the mat and rise all the way up to standing. And then take your hands to heart center. So finding Tadasana, big toes touch. Draw your shoulders down the back, hands by your sides, and connect to that. We call it Ujjayi breath, breath with sound. So in through the nose, out through the nose. Just think about what your intention is for this practice, for this day. How do you want to feel? How do you want to show up? How do we want to show up on the mat? How do we want to show up in life? So inhale, take the arms up. We'll do a half sun salute. Exhale, fold forward. You can have your knees bent or legs straight. Inhale, lengthen in the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Now push the feet into the mat like you're splitting it in two. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to the side. Again, inhale, take the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward, the heart leads. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Push the feet in the mat, let the inhale take you up. And exhale, Samasthiti. Let's do it again. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Push the feet in the mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the side. Let's do it again. Inhale, take the arms up. A little different this time. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step your right leg back. And lower that right knee to the mat. Now, if this bothers your knee, you can always put like a blanket, a towel, something right on your knee. Otherwise, lower that knee down, point the toes, raise the arms up into the air, arch back. So you're pushing into that left heel, squeeze the right glute. And then take the hands down to the mat. Step your left leg back to meet your right in a plank position. Pause. Lower the knees to the mat and lower all the way down to the mat. Point your toes. Walk your hands back just about an inch in line with your rib cage and come on up into a low cobra. Could be a baby cobra, big cobra. And then come on down. And then curl the toes under, press up into downward facing dog pose. Right. Now, step the right foot between the hands. Lower that left knee down. Raise the arms up, arching back. So push into that right heel, squeeze that left glute, and then take the hands down to the mat. Step your left foot to the front and fold forward. Great. All right, bend your knees, come to chair pose, because it's always nice to bend your knees. And exhale, come all the way up to standing. Let's do that again. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. This time, step your left leg back. Lower that knee down. Raise the arms up, arch back. So pull the belly in, push into that right heel. And then take the hands down to the mat. Step your leg back. So you can drop down onto the knees, and maybe this time you just lower like a push-up. Point your toes, come up into that cobra, or if you like to do an up dog, you can do an up dog. Exhale, come into down dog. Now step the left foot between the hands. If it's hard getting it through, you just pick it up and put it there. Lower that knee down. Raise the arms up, arching back. Belly in. Lower the hands down. Step your right foot to the front of the mat. And fold. Bend your knees, come to Utkatasana. And exhale, Samastitihi. All right, let's do one more round. Inhale, come up. This time on your exhale, lower that right arm down, reach the left arm over the ear, nice side stretch. So you could gaze down or maybe looking up towards the ceiling, pulling that left rib cage back. And then inhale, come up. On your exhale, over to the other side. Again, let the hips shift to the right, maybe looking up to the ceiling. Inhale, come up, arms up. On your exhale, fold forward, lead with the heart. Inhale, lengthen, step that right leg back. Lower the knee down, raise the arms up, arch back. This time on your exhale, we'll take what's called half Hanumanasana. So shift the hips back, finding that hamstring stretch. Yeah, it's always interesting. So I want you to feel like you're dragging the heel to the back of the mat. 2, deep breath. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lengthen, walk your hands over to the left. So roll to the outer edge of that left foot. So this knee could be slightly bent, but you're going to try to make it as straight as it's going to go on this particular day, whatever that is. So you feel like you're dragging the heel to the back of the mat. Deep breath. Check it out, right? This yoga stuff is interesting. On your inhale, come on back. Go ahead and bend that left knee, curl the back toes under, lift that right knee up, and then lift that left arm up and open so you're in a twist here. Pull the right shoulder blade down your back. You take a breath in, lower the hand down, step your leg back. You can lower the knees down, come all the way down. You can come all the way down or just a little bit. Cobra, up dog, whatever serves you. Exhale, down dog. Now step the right foot between the hands. Again, you can always pick it up and put it there. It's hard to get through. Lower the knee down. Raise the arms up, arch back, low ribs in. On your exhale, let's take that half Hanumanasana. 5 breaths, nice and easy. Check it out. Like you're dragging the heel to the back. 2, you go, oh, hello, hamstrings. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lengthen, walk your hands over to the right, roll to the outer edge of that foot. Leg as straight as it's gonna go on this particular day. Deep breath. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come on back center. Bend that knee, curl the toes under. On your exhale, that right arm comes up and open. Left leg is strong back there. You take a breath in. Lower the hand down. Step your left foot to the front. And fold. Bend your knees. Come to Utkatasana. And exhale, hands to the side. Last time around. Inhale, take the arms up.
This time that left arm drops, right arm over the ear. Inhale, come up. On your exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, come up. On your exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Your left leg goes back this time. Lower that knee down. Raise the arms up, arch back, belly strong. On your exhale, half Hanumanasana. This time you get one full exhale. See if you can empty the lungs. Full exhale. Inhale, lengthen, walk your hands over to the right. Full exhale. Your nervous system loves it when you fully exhale. Inhale, come on back. Go ahead and bend the knee. Curl the toes under. On your exhale, that right arm comes up and open. Nice twist. Take a breath. Lower the hand down, step your leg back. So regular chaturanga if you know it, or down to the knees. You can come all the way down to the mat, or you can roll through, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now step the left foot between the hands. Lower that knee down. Raise the arms up, arch back. On your exhale, half Hanumanasana, full exhale. Inhale, lengthen, walk your hands over the left. Full exhale. It's gotta feel better this time. Inhale, come on up. Bend the knee, curl the toes under. On your exhale, arm up and open. Take a breath in. Lower the hand down, step your right foot to the front and fold. Bend your knees, come to Utkatasana. And exhale, hands to the side. Nice, it should be nice and warm. So go ahead and step your left foot back, about 3 feet or so. That back foot's going to be turned about 45 degrees, and you can be ankle to instep or heel to, yes, say heel to instep or heel to heel. And then reach the arms up into the air. Hands can touch or just keep them shoulder width apart, sinking into that right thigh. This is warrior one. Just finding that. See if you can sink a little deeper, having that knee right over your ankle. Shoulders soft. Take another breath. And then spin up onto the left toes, open up the arms and find a twist here. See if you can gaze back towards that right arm. So strong left leg back there. Press into the right heel. And see if there's you can feel a little tug on that right arm. Take one more breath here. Follow the right hand right back up towards the ceiling. Pause, always good to pause. That's what we learn in yoga. And on your exhale, we're going to open it up to warrior two position. So back foot, again, 45 degrees. And you sink into that right thigh. Arms come out, little tug on that left arm back there. And see if you can almost self-adjust, kind of opening up the legs a bit here. Make sure that knee is tracking. It's right over the ankle so it's not too far forward. We got that little tug back here. Deep breath. And then turn the right palm up on your exhale, reverse it. So you can look up at that right hand or you can look down at that left foot depending on what feels good on your neck. And check in with your right shoulder blade. You want to soften it. Make sure it's not up by your ear. Usually loves to go there. And then inhale, come up. On your exhale, take the right forearm on the thigh and take that left arm, swing it up and over the ear. So draw the left shoulder blade down your back. Press through that back foot. See if you can feel that left pinky toe back there. And then you feel the left rib cage open. Push hard into that right heel and squeeze the right glute. And then inhale, come on up. Exhale, reverse again, but straighten the right leg.
On your inhale, come up and reach out nice and long for Trikonasana. So if this feels too long for you, you could scoot your back foot in a little bit, depending on how it feels. Otherwise, leave it where it is and come on down. You can take your shin, ankle, you can have your hand on a block if you like. Left arm is up, you look up at that left hand. Unless it bugs your neck, then don't look down. And then inhale, come on up. Exhale, hands to hips. Turn your torso forward and step off that left foot. So you're gonna push, 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 push like you're starting a bicycle. And then we'll come up into tree pose. So you can have your foot against the thigh. You could have it below the knee against the shin. You could have it right here so that toes are on the ground, whatever feels good. So finding that balance. If you're at that thigh, you're gonna push the foot and thigh into each other, and then you reach the arms up, whatever position, so you can find that sense of stability. Some days we're falling all over the place, and some days we're steady. Last breath. Take the hands in front of the heart, release that foot down. Pause right there. Take a breath in. On your exhale, step that right leg back, right back into that warrior one position. So that back foot's turned in about 45 degrees. Heel to heel or heel to instep, whatever feels good to you. Reach the arms up into the air and soften the shoulders. Feel that right rib cage press forward so you sink into that left thigh. One more breath. And then spin up on the right toe, so you square off the hips and open the arms up so you're in this twist here. Again, little tug on that left arm. You can gaze back. Deep breath. One more breath. Follow that left hand right back up. Pause, always good to get your bearings. And then open it up to warrior two. So kind of wiggle walk your feet so you get in that right position and sink into that left thigh. You look out over that left hand. Now, so here the hips are square. Make sure your knee is tracking. Tug that back arm so you're not going too far forward. Last breath, turn that left palm up on your exhale, reverse. Soften that left shoulder blade. You pick the gazing point. And notice where you feel the stretch. You might feel it all the way from the head, all the way up. See if you can tune in to where you feel sensation in the body. And see if you can soften into the sensation. Inhale, come up. On your exhale, we take the forearm on the thigh, reach that left arm up and over the ear, and draw that right shoulder blade down. Again, pulling that right rib cage back, navel towards the ceiling. And you see if you can tuck that left hip under a little bit as the glutes engage. And then inhale, come on up. On your exhale, reverse again and straighten that left leg. Nice and long. And then inhale, come up, reach out, nice and long. Legs stay straight. You can leave your legs longer. You can scoot your back foot in a little bit if that feels better. And then you come on down. Shin, ankle, a block, wherever you like it. Pull that right rib cage back, squeeze that left quad, and push through that right big toe. Last breath. Push down to come up, belly strong. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to hips. Turn your torso towards the front like you're starting a bicycle. You push off that foot. Push, push, push. We're going to come up into our balance. So you can take a second
And you bring that foot into tree pose. Wherever it lands is gonna be great, you know. You kind of play with it. And then you push the foot and thigh into each other or into the calf and reach the arms up and spread those branches. Good. Take your hands in front of the heart and release the foot down. Excellent. Okay. Step your left foot to the side. And we're going to come into Prasarita Padottanasana. So wide leg stance, your feet are parallel here. Contract your quads, take your hands to your hips. Take a big breath in, and on your exhale, fold forward, hands down to the ground. Fingers in line with your toes, get long in the spine. Contract your quads so they're really strong and fold forward. Push your feet down and out. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands go to your hips. Let the inhale take you up, so push the feet into the mat. Come on up. Exhale, release. Now open up the arms here. Inhale. Let that heart open. On your exhale, interlace your hands together behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take a breath in. On your exhale, fold forward. Yeah, keep working those wrists towards the ground. Strong legs, push into the feet. And then inhale, come up part way, pause, exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Get long in the spine and take a transverse lunge to the right. And then let's go to the left, just like moving dynamically with the breath, checking in, you know. And then try bringing the toes up, you know, just back and forth, because your body loves dynamic movement. It says, thank you. Keep going. And then the next time you end up over to the right, pause there and turn to the front of your mat. Straighten that right leg and scoot your left foot in a little bit so that it's turned to what would be like 11 o'clock. So if you have blocks, you could have them here. We're in pyramid pose, so get long in the spine. Pull your right hip back, send your left hip forward, and fold. So that left rib cage is coming across. Nice and easy here too. Check it out. What do you notice? What's it like? Maybe it feels a lot, you know, and you just notice, how do you react to that sensation? Inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, release by taking your hands to the inside of the foot. We're going to turn. Turn. And let's find our pyramid pose over here on the left. So that back foot's going to be turned in, and now it's turned to about 1 o'clock. Get long in the spine, send your left hip back, right hip drops, and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale there. Now bend your left knee a little bit and step that leg back. Come into a plank position. Pause. Take a breath. Lower the knees down and lower all the way down to your tummies. Point your toes. Take the hands beside you. Preparing for Shalabhasana or locust pose. So go ahead and lift your shoulders, your chest, your chin off the mat, and then lift your feet off the ground and hold there. Hold 1, 2, look down your nose, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down and rest. And let's do it again. Lift shoulders, chest, chin, feet off the ground. And then reach the hands forward like Superman with your thumbs up.
Keep looking down your nose. And inhale, lift up a little higher and squeeze the elbows towards each other. And exhale, come forward. Do it again. Lift up, squeeze. Exhale, come forward. One more time. Lift up, squeeze. And then lower down and rest. And you can take those legs, bend them. Little windshield wiper move. And then straighten out those legs. Reach back with your right hand, grab a hold of your right ankle. Reach back with your left, grab a hold of your left. And then kick the heels into the hands and lift up. Let that heart open any amount. Deep breath. So see if you can get the weight between your pubic bone and navel, kicking the feet into the hands. And then release down. Good. Carefully roll over onto your backs. And bend your knees. See if your fingers can graze those heels. We're going to do a bridge pose here. So if you look down by your side, you should see your feet just slightly to the outside of your hips. We're going to move dynamically here. So lift the hips up and reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, lower down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift up, squeeze. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. And this time, just lift the hips up, interlace your hands underneath you, and shimmy your shoulder blades into that bridge pose. Push down into the heels. Press into the big toes, holding here. And then go ahead and lower the hips back down. Good. And hug your knees into your chest. Nice and easy. And then straighten out the left leg, hugging that right knee in just like we started. And then go ahead and extend the leg up into the air. So you could grab your big toe here if you got it. If you have a strap or something, you could wrap a strap around your leg, or if you have none of the above, you just hold it right here. Point your left toes, take a breath in on your exhale, lift up. And then inhale, bring the head down. On your exhale, take that leg out to the side. Look out over your left shoulder. And then bring it right back up. And go ahead and release the foot and extend it out. Hug your left knee in. And then see if you can grab a hold of that big toe or using your strap or whatever you got there. Point your right toes. On your exhale, chin towards your shin. See if you can lift your right rib cage up. Hold there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale the head down. Exhale, take that leg out to the side. Look out over that right shoulder. Deep breath. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring that leg right back up. Go ahead and release it. This time hug the knee in and bring that right knee in to join it. And let's roll up on 3 again. So we go 1, 2, 3, up. Extend the leg straight out in front of you, finding Janushirasana. So take the right foot in, extend out through that left heel. So you're pushing out through that left big toe. And on your exhale, fold forward. So that right rib cage comes down, nice and easy. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release, walk the hands back.
And take that left hand to the right knee. Just a nice easy twist here. Let the shoulders soften and look out over that right shoulder. And then inhale, go ahead and look center. Exhale, release. And extend that right leg out. Bend that left knee in. And on your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. And let's take that twist. So right hand to the left knee. Twisting behind you, nice and easy. And then inhale, look center. Exhale, release. Now take that right leg and bring it right behind you, finding pigeon pose here. So you might need to wiggle around. If you need to sit up on something, you can sit up on something. Otherwise, finding that pose, see if you can getting that shin a little more parallel to the front of the mat, somewhere in between. And then you're just gonna go forward, nice and easy. Might need to take your time, noticing. Here's your time to pause. See what's going on in that hip, and see if you can soften and let go just a little bit more. You can let go of whatever we've been holding on to. It's the time of year for that. Take one more breath. And nice and easy, come on back up. This time take that left leg and bring it up into the air into a three-legged dog. Give it a shake. And lower that leg down. Now reach the right leg up into the air and bring your right knee towards your nose and bring it right into your pigeon pose. So again, if you're sitting up on something, sit up on something. If you need to bring it in closer, you find it. Just enough sensation, and then you start to go in. You might need to pause along the way, and then see if you can soften into the sensation. Just noticing how the sensation moves. You know, at first it might seem like you want to tighten up against it, and then you can breathe into it as you stay with the experience. Take one more breath, and then come on back up. And this time take that left leg back forward. And bring the feet together into Baddha Konasana. So open up the feet like a book here. And on your exhale, fold forward any amount. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Extend the legs straight out in front of you. And nice and easy, start to lower yourself down to the mat. And just for a moment, take your hands to your belly. See if you can take a big breath in, feeling the belly rise. And then slowly exhale. And then again, take a big breath in. And slow the exhale. And this time take a breath in for a count of 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. And see if you can exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do that again. Big breath in. 1, 2, 3. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do that one more time on your own. And that slow exhale. And then you can take your hands by your sides, settling into your Shavasana. So you let your body release into the mat. Slowly coming back. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. And hug your knees into your chest. And roll to your right side and pause. Push yourself up to a seated position. Take your hands in front of your heart. Thank you for joining me today.